tell you, yeah, we biased. Yeah, we biased. We only like bars. We don't give a damn about antics. We don't give a goddamn about motherfucking me, all that personals and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong. You got those elements and stuff like that in battle rap, you know what I'm saying? But we only give a damn about who the doper MC is. If he raps better than O-Red, he won. If he raps better than O-Red, he won.
Yeah, Cleve the villain, ill flow spitter. That nigga Tory Lanez stealing my nigga Cassidy rhymes? Hey, Tory Lanez, what you thought this was? This Team Cassidy, TRBRC. This Team Cassidy, what you thought this was? This Team Cassidy, TRBRC. This Team Cassidy, Tory Lanez. This Team Cassidy, plus Chubby Jag. Cause this Team Cassidy, I keep the pump in the mag when I come see Cassidy. Disrespecting Jag, it's gonna be a catastrophe. You stealing niggas bars like you never seen Cash. We not playing with you no more like a Dreamcast. If it's beef, you get touched like freeze tag. If this punk get drunk and get crunk, this chump will get punked and get punched like a speed bag. Get stumped and get jumped, take stump, you get slumped, get dumped in the trunk of a green Jag. I told you once before, this is Team Cash. You so boring, man. My flow hot like a scorching flame. Tory Lanez, better stay in Tory Lane. Your funk flex freestyle, it was sorta lame. He was looking dead at this dork like, what a shame. You off the Richter scale. I spit a shell again if you ever steal bars like prison cells. Easy. Yeah, what's good? It's your boy Ill Flow Spitter, aka Cleve the villain, coming out that H-Town, Houston, Texas, Southwest, man. It's that Closet TV while bringing the news from the closet. Yeah, let me step up into this thing, you know what I'm talking about? Okay. So we got a great battle, man, a great battle. You know what I'm saying? I got to recap this. We got Sue Surf versus JC. We got JC versus Sue Surf. Let's get it in. I just watched it. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty dope battle. I gotta be all the way honest, like I'm all the way honest all the time, man. I gotta give it to Sue Surf 3-0. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it to Surf, man, 3-0. It was a clear body. JC, he went up there, and all 3 rounds, his rounds were not strong, man. They weren't potent. They weren't electrifying at all. They weren't explosive rounds. Those rounds were set up for somebody who's ready to just talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like JC could have said those rounds, I don't know, man, versus somebody else who talks. You know what I'm saying? But you can't bring that type of energy towards Sue Surf. Sue Surf got energy and he's electrifying. You know what I mean? So you can't bring that type of energy towards Sue Surf or you're gonna lose. Especially when Surf is serious and he remembers his material and he's really trying to kill you. JC should have came way better than that. First off, JC should have been more aggressive. He should have had more explosive content, like more explosive material. Because he's trying to do all these angles and say, oh, you did this, and last Summer Madness you did that and this, and it wasn't hitting hard to the crowd, man. And then, like, some of the stuff JC was saying didn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the stuff JC was saying didn't make sense, man. I was really, I was disappointed in his rounds. Now, I like the fact that JC didn't forget his material. He didn't choke. He didn't stumble. He said all his stuff. Even when he got booed a little bit and the crowd wasn't messing with him, JC rapped all his shit, and he had 3 solid rounds that he went through all 3 of them rounds. So I tip my hat to JC for having 3 completed rounds, no choking, no stumbling, none of that. It's just that the verses that he constructed were not potent enough. They weren't strong enough. They weren't explosive enough. They were not electrifying enough. You know what I mean? Especially not for a Sue Surf. So shout out to Sue Surf, man. Tsunami Surf, man. That nigga's on his shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm talking about? He straight 30 JC, man. It was a straight 3-0, man. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep it all the way trill. You know what I'm talking about? So, man, it's crazy, man. When you about to battle somebody, you got to study your opponent a little bit, and you got to understand the type of content or material, rather, you know what I'm saying, that you're going to compose, man. Like, you can't just put together anything against any battle rapper, because every battle rapper has their own style. Battle rap is very, very similar to boxing. Styles make fights. You know what I'm saying? And JC's style versus Tsunami Surf style, you gotta come with it. Explosive shit, man. You can't just come talking all low and all that. And like, come on, man. The crowd, they wasn't messing with it. And I was surprised too, man. You know what I'm saying? I was very, very surprised. You know what I'm saying? I thought JC was gonna come way better than that. But I do tip my hat to JC for finishing his rounds, not choking, not stumbling, completing everything. He didn't get discouraged. He finished everything up. So shout out to JC on that note. But he got to take this L, man. It's 3-0. Sue Surf beat JC 3-0. Straight up and down. So much love to both battle rappers, Sue Surf, you know what I'm saying, JC, fire ass battle, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to recap this Tay Rock versus Swamp. That was a great battle right there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to recap that one. So shout out to JC, shout out to Tsunami Surf, you know what I'm talking about? Straight up and down. Sue Surf 3-0, man. Surf is on it. That boy Surf is on it. I gotta give him his props. Give credit when credit is due. You know what I'm talking about? Squad business. Anyways, man, this your boy Flow Spitter, aka Cleve the Villain, coming out that H-Town, Houston, Texas, Southwest, man. It's that Closet TV while bringing the news from the closet. Much love to everybody. Shout out to the whole battle rap world. Shout out to the URL. Shout out to RBE. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Smack. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Remy Ma. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to who else, man? It's a lot of people, man. Shout out to the commentators like the J Blacks. Shout out to DNA. You feel me? Straight up. Straight up. Shout out to ARP. I know this is a URL event, but I like to shout out, you know, the big leagues. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KO Dot. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, RIP Pat Stay, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely miss him. He will be missed in the battle rap world. You know what I'm saying? It's very unbelievable what happened to him 2 weeks ago. And my condolences to his family. You know what I'm saying? And may God let him enter the gates of paradise, man. Straight up. So much love to everybody. I'm out this thing, man. We're going to recap this Tay Rock versus Swamp. You know what I'm talking about? That's a great battle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out this thing. Much love to y'all. Peace. Cheer.